for firing at a meeting next week. I'm Lindsay Sablon with Wink News. East of Richmond towards Bell.
All right, let's find a landscaping job. Let's see here, jobs. What do we got here? Caregiver, auto tech, service admin, all positions, huh? The lucky screw, bartender, car detailer. Maybe I can do that. No roofs for me. No boat washing. Where's all the jobs for like young people? Like if I was 18 or 17, I could do a concretos neceseros, concrete workers needed. I could be a Hooters girl? Oh, okay. Girl. But I wonder if I can be a guy. If I could say I recognize myself as a girl. I can work for Hooters. There's a job a younger person can do. Line cook. Landscape, irrigation workers wanted. It's in Spanish. Big tree este creciendo ya estamos buscando duro personas que trabajan de cavar hoya with the solicita. Oh, here's in English. Dig holes and trenches, plant trees, shrubs, grasses, rake mulch, occasionally throw sod. Laying irrigation, that's not hard irrigation. How much? 11 to 15 bucks an hour. But it looks to me like they're more worried about the Spanish-speaking folk. Line cook. I guess if you're a kid, you got to be a line cook that knows Spanish. No, it's Italian, and it's in English. Nothing for landscape. You know why? It's winter time. No one's hiring. Landscaper. This is not a landscaper. We're actually not a landscape company. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, hell. Got a leak somewhere. Okay, so all of these are dry, except for now I'm up here. Look how this is kind of like that. It's a little shiny. I put my hand underneath. We're leaking right here in the corner. Alright, I want to keep it on, but at the lowest speed, just so that way water still cycles a little bit. Underneath here is where the leak is. I'm just gonna go JB weld, JB weld, JB weld, JB weld, JB weld. So they say just to cut off a little bit and then mix it around. I'm just gonna make a big roll out of it and push up. You're not gonna be able to see that, so I just squished it all up in there. I don't know which one's leaking. Okay, so it's on. Everything looks good up there. I'm gonna go to the store, get a couple things, then I'll be back and I'm gonna see if everything's still good, and if so, then I'll put everything back together. You're not gonna believe this. So I'm at Walmart, and one of the maintenance guys from the place where I had the big client where I lost all the accounts, he says that he's now no longer doing business with them because they're nuts, just like how they were with me. And he's going through a new property management agency, and they're going to be grabbing up a lot of business, and they have already. I'm going to forward my info to them. They have tons of accounts, and some of the accounts that I love a lot that I was doing, he might be able to get them to go to the new place. And the place that got rid of me with their accounts, they're probably going to go out of business because they're assholes. So I'm really feeling good, because yesterday with the vacation rental stuff, and then I can get in with the new property management agency and get some new accounts. He said, by the way, he tried to bill, but you know, from the company I left, prices, and the new property management was like, I'm not accepting that for this job he did. It's not enough. He said, why? He's like, because if I turn this into the owners from North Carolina, and they realize that stuff can get done for that cheap, then they're gonna demand cheap all the time, always. So he told him to double his invoice. So therefore, maybe I can actually bill appropriately, you know, and make a little bit more money and get myself a worker for that seat right there. And what's also great is I was just gonna upload a film today about fixing my solar thing on my roof that heats the pool. And I just like, well, go to Walmart and get some dog food and stuff. And can you believe it? So all these people that I've been talking to, so I'm starting to feel a little bit different, but still isn't anything concrete yet. Uh-oh, there's a text, hold on. It's Ray. So, there we go. Good girl. Dakota. 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 That's Kayla. That's Ella. Good girl. Dakota, come on. He doesn't want to get eaten by the puppy. Good boy! You don't want to get eaten by this one? Alright. Good boy. Come on. Yeah. Up. See, I told you. No.